everybody. So we are going to be doing a general reading for our fire signs of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I'm not sure why I said Sagittarius second. Anyways, do we have any messages for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Do we have any messages for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Again, last time, do we have any messages for, alrighty, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo? Okay, so you get 5 cards. Sure, let's see. Okay, first off the bat, I'm going to say I feel like this sort of has to do with, again, just some of the global things that we're going in. Again, I've been saying, like, guys, we are unbalanced. We've been in an unbalanced position for a very long time and an unstable foundation in and of that self. So we've got a total of 5 cards here. 2 of them actually flipped over. 3 of them I just felt the need to pick out. And the way that they are set down is we've got 2 on one side and 3 on the other, 1 flipped up on each side. So on this first side we have the Ace of Wands, which I noticed that there's a creator, there's somebody coming towards the city. That's what wands are. It's about creativity, inspiration, I want to say I keep thinking of faith, like that was just kept popping in my head, was just faith, and I could not repeat, like I couldn't stop repeating it in my head. So if you notice in this particular card, we've got your I'm just going to go ahead and call it the Magician, even though I know that that's not, that's not this card in and of itself, but it is the Ace of Wands, and magicians are always known to, wands, and like, you think of magic, you think of like, right? Okay, so you've got this person over here, and this, what I am finding it kind of interesting, because you've got a crow, but these feathers are white. Crows don't have white feathers, and I don't know if this right here is also feathers or if it's supposed to be like a storm rolling in, but I think this person is waiting and they're watching. They're watching something happen, fall upon the city, the yellow brick road, Emerald City. And that's funny because I felt the need to wear this ring, and this is a it's not an actual emerald. It used to be my grandmother's, and it is very big. I cannot wear it on any of my other fingers, so I was like, well, let me just put it on my thumb. And for some reason I always put all of these hand tattoos are on my right hand, and I don't have anything on my left hand. But anyway, so underneath that, oh, interesting, 2 aces, Ace of Pentacles, which also, okay, so yeah, I'm going to go with the storm. That's a storm that was rolling in, and see, again, they're watching it. So I'm going to say that we've got 2, if you notice, it was like this, right? So this is the way that it was when it was laid out. So I think this person, the Ace of Pentacles, is waiting. They're waiting for this Ace of Wands, this magician, this creator, this inventor, this very inspirational, heavy talking person. And so you've got this Ace of Pentacles over here, somebody who has a good foundation, somebody who's waiting. And I notice they've got red and yellow, which in the air sign video there was sunflowers and roses, which were also obviously yellow and red. So that is a reoccurring thing, again, with the whole global stuff going on. On this other side, we've got the, what is that, 8 of Swords, which in this one it depicts somebody being trapped. They're secluded. Give me just 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, I had to get my cat some food. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we've got, like I said, we were at the, what is this, the 8 of Swords. This is somebody that's trapped, they're restrained, they're, in my opinion, this doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's in a position where they're not. I feel like there was just somebody looking at me outside my window, so maybe somebody feels like they're being watched all the time. Maybe they feel like, that, you know, maybe they're trapped, like they're in a situation, like maybe they don't like their job, but they can't get out of it because, you know, like they have to pay their bills, especially in the time that we're in right now. Again, oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got the Temperance card in reverse. Now, Temperance is actually the card for Sagittarius. Now, being in reversed, that means that it one of the emotional attributes that Temperance card has with it is anger, because Temperance in and of itself is being patient. It's being calm. It's trying to remember that, you know, there are you don't have control over anything. You know, you don't. You can't. So, in my opinion, excuse me, I ate something while I had it paused. I feel like maybe somebody is in a position that they can actually change, and they don't realize, oops, there you go, and they don't realize that they can change it. That happened at, I think it was 5:45, I think was what it said. Okay, so, you know, they don't feel like, maybe they feel like they can't change it, but they can. Now, what's interesting, dang, okay. What's interesting here is we've also, on this particular card, I'm going to flip it up so you can see this, but remember how in the Ace of Wands card on the other side here, I'll pick it up so you can see. I'm trying to make sure that thing doesn't fall over, that my phone doesn't fall over again. So you've got some white, feathers over here. So if you notice, this crow, sorry, I couldn't think of it, has wings like an angel, and there's actually a little halo that I didn't notice before till I had it flipped over. But and also, so, you know, there maybe this could be a signifying of the star, the fallen angel, things that are coming to pass. Then we've also got the Page of Cups, so it's somebody drinking from a cup. I noticed there's the moon, and there looks like certain types of flowers. We've got Pisces, a crab, so that's a Cancer. A star, like I said, a star. There's a starfish over here. So maybe in order to get back to that sense of control that you need to feel, even though technically we don't have any control over our lives, you know, I mean, we really don't. We think that we do, so that's why we micromanage stuff, but we really don't have any control over anything. So maybe in order to move past this, to feel like that they're trying to tell you, maybe spirit and guides and everything are here trying to tell you that, you know, you need to again have that balance, because something's coming. This has to be done before this, whatever the union between the magician and the I don't really want to say the material person, but the person who gets things done, the person who is the executor of things, it won't happen until this stuff is taken care of, if that makes sense. So, you know, you have to realize, you know, you can't control things, and that's okay. But, and kitty, no, baby. You can't control things, and that's okay, but you need to come to that understanding. You need to be able to realize that, and to be able to comprehend that. For some reason, I feel like I need to go ahead and pull a few more cards, maybe some explanation cards. Let's see. Are there any other messages for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius revolving this possible union? Oh, do I want to pull that one out? I'm going to look at it. Okay. And put it back. It was the King of Swords. So we'll see if it comes out again. If it comes out again, then it was supposed to come out. If not, then it wasn't. So, again, are there any messages for Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius regarding this possible union, on how to get there? Oh, okay. Well, I said only a few clarifying cards, and I got quite a few of them. So we've got, oh, okay, see, I had that card in the air sign video. It's the 9 of, no, I can't play this. It's the 9 of Cups. Then we've also got the 5 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe what I'm seeing here is there's focus on things that you want, things that you are aspiring to, things that yeah. Okay, so I was kept looking at how, again, we've got the fallen star over here. There's a star. So this is your King of Pentacles card. As you can see, there's this crow. He's very luxurious. He's living it up. You know, he's got all of this lovely fruit. He's all by himself, though. If you notice, there's nobody else around him. He's literally by himself, just soaking it all in as if he's the only one. He's fallen. He has realized that, or maybe not necessarily realized, but he needs to realize that these material things are not something that you can focus on. It's not something that brings you joy. It's not something that will help you. So now here we've got, again, it's not something that will help you. Look at what here. So you've got the Five of Pentacles. Now if you notice, there's also 5 crows, which is interesting because I've got 5 baby kittens on my bed right now. We've got 2 down here that are drinking from the water. They are maybe traveling their subconscious. They're going on a journey. They are experiencing something. Kitty, hold on. I'll let you out in just a second, baby. She wants to go outside. And then we've got, hold on, baby. And then, so up here you've got these 2 crows are looking at this. They're still wanting this. They're aspiring to it. But then you've got this crow up here who's kind of like, no, let's not pay attention to that. But in the way that it's all laid out, so this is what it looks like for me. So we've got, this one's upside down. He's realizing the things that he did wrong. You know, maybe he should have been like these ones down here, or maybe, you know, maybe he was one of these ones and he needed to be this one. But you see that this crow over here is actually looking at this one. It's almost like, again, in I say again, not that, I don't know if you watched it, but in the air sign video for this card when it came up, I was talking about longing. So this one's not necessarily longing, but in order to reach this spot where you've got balance, which is nice that it's on the ace, that it was on the ace side where it fell out, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's the balance, it's the union, it's the I don't want to say like comfort or anything like that, but it's that safe place within your own self, your subconscious, the things around you and the things that you can control, you know, having your own sense of self. There we go. Having your own sense of self. In order to do that, you have to stop focusing on these things that are around you. You have to stop focusing on the aspects. I saw 12:26 on my clock. You know, you need to focus on the people around you. Focus on the things that you know, you want to have in your life. I find it funny that my phone messed up, and every time it messed up it would come down, but this time it went up towards, and as you can see, you've got my boyfriend and our superhero comic book poster over here, and then you've got on this side Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, as you all know, is a super villain. I'm going to call him a super villain because he's got the powers to go in people's dreams. Now, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but I've seen a lot of people and a lot of messages lately where people are talking about people need to watch their dreams. They need to watch themselves. They need to be aware of things that are in your consciousness. So maybe that is what that's what it is that you need to work on. You need to work on whatever blockages and things that it has that are preventing you from reaching your highest self and reaching your higher potential. So with that, I saw 1322, and I wish you guys a wonderful evening and a amazing day and an amazing week ahead. I wish you all of the love and the light in the world, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.